Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about case 3. Now what is case 3? Case 3 is when we have an unfavorable starting cash balance. That's right. That's right. A credit cash balance. Now you must think that the computation might be different, but it's not. Okay, we will be following the same method as we used in case 1 and 2. The only difference now in this case is in the first two cases we were writing the opening balance in the plus column. Now we are writing it in the minus column. Rest everything remains the same. So let's see how to solve this question. Bank overdraft as per cash book on 30th June is 1,10,450. Okay. They have not given us any passbook balance, so this means that we have to start with our cash book balance. I have already drawn up the pro forma in the books of Jyoti Sales Private Limited bank reconciliation statement as on 30th June 2015. So now I'm going to write my opening balance. Balance as per cash book. A credit cash book balance means an unfavorable balance. 1,10,450. Let's see the first transaction. Checks issued on 20th June 2015 but not yet presented 15,000. Okay. So this is our normal case wherein checks have been issued but they have not yet been presented to the bank. So what does this mean? This means that our cash book balance is lesser than our passbook balance. In our passbook, that amount has not yet been deducted. So our cash book balance is lesser than our passbook balance. And since we are starting from the cash book's perspective, we will add. Okay, so we will add this amount. Checks issued but not yet presented. Checks issued but not yet presented. 15,000. Let's see the next transaction. Checks have been deposited but not yet credited by the bank. Okay. So in our cash book, we have recorded that we have received this money, but this is not the case in our passbook. So that means our cash book balance is more than our passbook balance. So if I need to equalize it, what will I do? I will reduce. So these checks deposited but not yet credited will be in my less column, 22,750. Less. Checks deposited but not yet credited. 22,750. Okay. The next case is bills for collection not advised by the bank but credited to the account 47,200. Okay, so what this basically means is we have received certain bills worth 47,200 in our passbook, but this has not been recorded in our cash book. So this means that my passbook balance is more than my cash book balance. And if I want to equalize the two, I'll have to add in my cash book. Bill sent for collection not recorded in cash book. 47,200. Interest debited by the bank on 27 June but no advice received. Okay. So the bank in our passbook interest has been debited but this has not been recorded in our cash book. So that means our cash book balance is more than our passbook balance. And if I want to equalize the two, I will reduce the amount. My cash book balance is here and my passbook balance is here in terms of this interest. So if I want to equalize the two, I will have to reduce my cash book balance. 12,115. Interest debited not recorded in cash book. Subsidy received from the authorities by the bank on our behalf credited to our account. Okay. In this case also, our passbook balance is more than our cash book balance. Amount has been directly credited to our bank account. Now if I want to equalize the two, I will have to add. Okay, so I will need to add 22,000 to my cash book balance. Subsidy credited. Subsidy credited but not recorded in the cash book. 22,000. Let's see the next one. Amount wrongly debited by the bank 2,400. So in our passbook, amount has been deducted wrongfully by mistake. Now so what this means is my passbook balance is lesser than my cash book balance. Okay. My passbook balance is lesser than my cash book balance. If I want to equalize the two, then I'll have to reduce my cash book balance as well. So I will write this transaction in the less column. It has been wrongly done, I agree, and later on it will get rectified. But for time being, to reconcile both my passbook balance and my cash book balance, I will have to write it. In my less column, amount wrongly debited by the bank, 2,400. My next transaction is amount wrongly credited by the bank, 5,000. So what this means is my passbook balance is more than my cash book balance. And if I want to equalize the two, then I'll have to add. Amount has wrongly been deposited in our account by mistake. So that means my passbook balance is more than my cash book balance, right? And if I want to equalize the two, then I will have to increase my cash book balance. So I will add. Amount wrongly credited. $5,000. Now all my transactions have been recorded. Now all the transactions have been recorded. So I'm going to calculate my balance as per the passbook. I won't write the balance of it yet. After I compute the figure, I will enter the balance and I'll write whether it's a favorable or a unfavorable balance. So minus 110,450 because it's an unfavorable balance, remember. Plus 15,000 plus 47,200 plus 22,000 plus 5,000 minus 22,750 minus 12,115 minus 2,400, which gives me a unfavorable credit balance of 58,515. So this was the first question that we solved under case 3, and as you've seen, the procedure is still the same. It's just that instead of writing our opening balance in the plus column, we are writing it in the minus column. The rest of the computation is the same. You're still applying the same logic and common sense to each transaction and classifying whether it comes in your plus column or your minus column. So that's all for this video. In the upcoming videos, we'll be solving some more questions. See you in the next one.